Yo, what is good, y'all? We back with another video. We gonna wrap it up with a Zeducation video. Never heard of bro, but we gonna go ahead and check out one of his vids today because he's speaking on the 500-pound woman that's suing Lyft, the entire company of Lyft, because bro said, I don't want you in my car. My car too small. If you ain't seen the video, I might add it in right here.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
Well, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
So that's the video. I don't see the issue, to be honest. You not finna get in my car, bro. Cars have weight limits. This woman is legitimately over 500 pounds, bro. Like a car that size, like a little Corolla or something, that has a weight limit of maybe like 800 pounds, bro. And I'm pretty sure when they was thinking about the weight limits, they were thinking it was evenly distributed through the car, not just in the back of. I'm gonna play it. We're gonna play it.
What if you were a Lyft driver and you drove a tiny little car like a Prius? Okay?
Like, no.
And this Prius,
yo, big
only
ass
had
not getting in my
800
Prius,
pounds
bro.
worth of payload capacity, not towing capacity.
See, exactly,
Things that
800
go in
pounds,
the
bro.
car, payload. And what if you drive up and there's a customer who weighs 500 pounds?
No.
They have friends with them. They have things with them.
No.
The payload is going to be way over 800 pounds. Do you, in the name of feelings, let that person get in your car and possibly destroy your business? Or do you tell them no and move on? This is a very real
Be
story
logical, bro.
in Clown World, and we're going to get to this and a lot more here on today's show.
She just
I'm
asked
Howard
her, bro. That
Welcome
don't
to
make no
Education.
sense. How you getting upset at him because
Happy
he don't
Wednesday,
want you to
and
fuck
welcome
up the struts
to a
and
very
shocks in his
special
car,
episode
man.
of Zeducation. Folks, if you are just tuning in for the first time, here on Zeducation, we have a show every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 8:55 a.m. Central Time. Today, we are putting out another video because there are a lot of stories out there, a lot of things happening that don't necessarily fit the content of Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. All right, so these special episodes, they're going to happen throughout this year as warranted. Okay, if there's enough stories to cover, we're going to have an episode like this. I'm not sure what we're going to call it. It's kind of a mix between the Clown World series, That Didn't Age Well, Zed News. Maybe we'll make it a You Laugh, You Win. Because if you can find humor in this stuff, you are in the right place. And welcome to this channel. And we have a lot to get to today, folks. We have Selena Gomez melting down and some statistics that show how big of a hypocrite she is. And we have a lady who was scammed by Brad Pitt.
What the?
Or so she thought.
That's not
So
Brad
we will get
Pitt,
to
bro.
those stories and much more on today's show. If you are new here and you like the content here and you want to support us, please head down and like this video, and please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications for when new videos are uploaded. All that being said, let's get into it, folks, starting with Selena Gomez. She was very upset about Orange Man this week. Very, very, very upset with him for deporting.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. We just gonna get to the segment where he's talking about old girl. I'm not trying to be messy in here about Selena Gomez and Brad Pitt. Okay, this nigga clearly clickbaited us, bruh. Okay, here you go, right here.
Blanding tells us she was just trying.
The news report that came out on this past week.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit
Like,
Lions.
bro, you are too big, and you want to sue Lyft instead of work out? Bro, stop eating. Just stop eating. You have 5 asses right here. Ma'am, you literally don't have no titties because, yo, like, bruh, it's like a water bottle. You see how a water bottle got those grooves in it? But if I blow air it'll smoothen out those little grooves. That's what happened to her titties, bro. She done busted the indention.
Watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
What type of faces do you think this nigga made? He's fun. No.
Fit in this car?
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
Bro, can you not hear his car is already struggling as it is? If you and it's low to the ground, that look like it's probably like a Mercedes C-Class or something. You see how low that is to the ground? If you get in it, bro, no, you can't get in.
Told her there's not enough room in his car.
You can't get in, bro.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like a
nigga telling you can't get in his Lyft is a slap in the face. But you not being able to see your own coochie, is it? You wake up every day knowing you big as hell. But him saying you can't get in his car is a slap in the face. Y'all, this is why we need to stop this movement that we've got on. Because y'all got women thinking that they cool just being big. 500 pounds, bro?
tires, you know, like.
The driver said
I'm surprised she's even walking.
Could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yes.
Because they need to order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized.
You know she lying. You a damn lie. And to be fair, you're probably the biggest woman he's seen in person. Because I don't think I've ever seen a 500-pound motherfucker walking around anywhere. I'm really, you are a highly blessed and favored that you can even function, let alone walk up and down hallways with reporters and shit. That's kind of crazy.
Canceled the ride and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
She's a rapper? Oh my God. Are we serious? She's a rapper.
Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the...
What? Y'all broke ass just trying to get a come up, bro. That's what it is. You ain't making no money from rap. Just because you have songs don't make you a fucking rapper. Come on, man. We're not doing that.
Apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know.
Please play the song, bro.
It really hurt my feelings.
It looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
Let's take a pause there. Let's go back.
This
I'm
is
assuming that this is a Prius-like vehicle, okay? It's a pretty small sedan. Let's assume that the payload is 800 pounds, okay? You could even go further. Let's just say 1,000. She weighs 500 pounds, okay? 500 pounds, that's half of that payload. Let's assume the driver, he weighs about 200. Standard male weight, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. That brings us to 700.
You literally cannot evenly distribute that in a car. How is your 500-pound ass going to get in this car and not affect the way it's going to drive? You're not getting in my car.
Pounds. I don't know what she's carrying with her. I don't know what he's carrying with him. Let's just assume another 20 pounds for the baggage. So we got 720. You add one more person in there. You're over payload. You are overworking that car. That's that man's business. If his car doesn't work, he can't work. So what are you going to do in his situation? You just, in the name of feelings, you're just going to let her get in and ruin your car?
No.
Not to mention, there's no talk of distribution of weight here. If you have over half of that payload
exactly
in a quarter of the car,
you'll fuck around, pop a tire, bro. Like, no.
That is a problem. That is a giant problem. All of you car people, back me up in the comments. You don't want to be doing that to your car. Let's take a listen to her lawyer.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same under the law.
Are we being serious? They really think that she got a whole case and she finna get a payout from this. And I don't, how is his car? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they had that in the terms and conditions working for Lyft, I guess. But I don't agree with that. I should be able to tell anybody I want that you can't get in my car.
It's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other
How much is she
full-figured
suing
folks
them
have reached
for?
out saying the same thing happened to them.
What Better Call Saul here doesn't talk about is this is nothing like being a certain race, a certain
This
religion.
is absolutely nothing like
This
that.
is not an inherent trait.
Yeah, that's you can't control your race. You wasn't born 500 plus pounds. Come on, bro. We can't do this.
This person, any individual, can make changes to their lifestyle and decrease their weight and not have this problem. This is insane. Absolutely insane. If she wins, I would never want to drive Lyft or Uber or taxi in that state ever again. This is crazy. What do you think about today's stories? What do you think about today's emergency?
That's crazy, bro. I hope she doesn't win $1. I pray she doesn't win anything. Cause bro, just stop eating food.